Hi everybody. I was just trying to do a quick 2018 EDC update, or everyday carry, as a lot of people know it. I watched a lot of videos online, and I've been kind of perfecting my setup over the last 2 years. I kind of wanted to talk about like what I carry every single day in my pockets versus what I carry in my bag. I have since been so basically obsessed with carrying items every day that I have now got a bag to carry all my items in. This is the bag that I carry. It's probably not the best here. I can kind of move it. I'm filming on my iPad Pro, which I do carry every single day. So it's just a small like shoulder bag, basically. It's only got a few pockets. It's not like massive or anything. It's got a couple dividers. It's got this like kind of a back zipper so that I can carry everything. Usually I keep wet wipes in the back, just like right in this, like in that zipper area. Just put those in there. And then maybe I carry some gloves. I have carried like a couple of those just junky surgical gloves. Let's see. I also, inside the bag, I carry just a giant plastic bag full of quarters and assorted change. I do want to get like a coin purse or something like that. But yeah, that's like just every day, just because you never know when you're going to have a bus. I also have my concealed carry permit in here, as well as, my fishing license. So that is my bag that I carry basically everything in. I carry an Olight S1R, which is basically the best EDC flashlight in my opinion. But it came with this really cool, like just mini Edison Bright. It was like an extra $5-10 to get this. It was all pouch, and I just zip tied it with a Velcro zip tie onto my shoulder bag strap. So I usually carry the flashlight that way, but it just kind of depends. Like on my day to day, like if I'm gonna be just hanging out with my friends, going to a campfire, just shove this in my pocket. So, so every single day, if I don't, usually I leave the bag in the car, but if I'm but I try to bring it, as many places as I can. A lot of places it's just kind of awkward to just kind of bring it. Like if I'm just running in to get some coffee, like I'm not going to bring the bag. But if I'm going on a hike or something like that, this is the bag I bring. Or even like a Walmart or something, I'll bring the bag in. So this always goes in the bag. This is the first aid kit. So this is just kind of an overview, and then I'll cut to like maybe an individual video. But basically, like this will be the kit that I bring. It's got Carmex chapstick. It's got Claritin because I have a lot of allergies. It'll have Tylenol Fluent Severe. It also has some Excedrin on the bottom there. It has Pepto-Bismol because I have a lot of like stomach issues and stuff. It's got some hand cleaners. I have some Q-tips, some dental floss. I of course have a bunch of Band-Aids, some gauze in there. Pretty just basic first aid kit, but it's came in handy quite a bit. This is just a junky Johnson & Johnson, like I think I only paid like a couple bucks for this. It's just a cheap basic kit, and then I've added a bunch of stuff to it. So I really like it. It's small. I carry that everywhere I go in the bag. On my person, I have been carrying a custom SOG Twitch 2. I know a lot of people are very back and forth with this knife, but honestly, I live 20 minutes from the SOG factory, so it's great and easy for me because I just take it there and they sharpen it right for me on the spot. And they actually use silicone grease instead of like gun oil or something like that. So I've had this for about a year and a half. Still looks brand new. Like the finish on it basically never wears. Still, it opens up just perfectly. Like I said, my name's whoa, I can't get it over there. So I don't know if you can. It's really hard to see, but I do have my name laser engraved on there. It's not really the easiest to see, to be honest, but yeah. So yeah, they did a wonderful job. They actually ended up they actually screwed my order up a little bit, so they actually ended up giving me this for free. But that's kind of a whole nother story. Now, if I'm going, so like I said, I live about 20 minutes from the SOG factory, which means that I live right near Seattle, like not that far from Seattle, because the SOG factory's in Linwood, right? So, every time I carry the gun, I carry Smith & Wesson Shield with no safety version, and I carry in a Blade Tech concealed carry holster. Honestly, this is a really cheap holster, but it works fine. Like it's always been it clicks, it locks. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. Honestly, I do want to get another holster at some point. If I do go to what's it called? If I go to Seattle at any point and I'm like feeling a little bit more like scared, I guess, since the Shield only has like 8 rounds, plus 1 in the chamber. I always keep it chambered, so that's why I'm not taking it out of the holster on the video. So I always carry like just the 7-round mag inside. This is just a cheap just holster. Pretty simple. I actually bought this off a Veteran on Amazon. It's only $10 for this and another holster. I just wanted one of these for a clip. But I carry this sometimes just if I'm in a more dangerous place or it's really late at night, which I have gone. So after that Seattle Center stabbing, I'm a little bit more cautious. So anyway, I carry a G-Shock watch. Basically every single day I carry one of these. If I have like a dress occasion, I'll wear my Bulova, like my nicer dress watches. But I like this just because it's very durable and rugged. But so for what I do for a living is I do like IT tech work and I travel a lot. I travel all over the United States for various tech companies installing and setting up Cat5 cables and networks. So I do like a lot of network engineering and cable runs. So a lot of the times I do need a more bulky like multi-tool. So I do carry Leatherman Wingman. I do really like this a lot. I carry it just in a Leatherman case. It's simple leather case. It's great for what I need it for. I don't carry this every day. It's honestly just too bulky for me every single day, and I don't want to put it on my belt and stuff like that. But it is nice, when I am like traveling and things like that. Now for every single day, I do carry Leatherman Squirt PS4. I really like the pliers on it. So this is great for every single day. Like if I'm just kind of just doing my normal thing, but if I'm at work, I always carry the bigger one. Then I also have Gerber Shard on my keys, and then I carry I think this is a 32 gig Samsung flash drive that just comes on the key. It's very small, very precise. It works great. Honestly, it's super fast transfer speeds. And then I carry one of these like these push things. So that I can get into my house, even after my car is started and stuff. So that's nice. Simple on my keys, and then I always just carry like a tiny little carabiner. I clip it in my pocket, and I usually tuck all the keys in my pocket so they don't make any noise. That's what I do. Always carry Altoids mints. You never know when you're gonna need a mint. It's easy, and then when you do, you use the tins that are empty to like put other EDC items in. So that's always nice. Olight's great. Prel, always have Prel in the bag. It's always in the side pouch. I use this all the time. I refill these all the time. I've been using this one for about 5 or 6 years. I just like the rubber. It's easy. You can also like clip it onto stuff. I believe these are Ray-Ban Clubmasters. So these are about $200 or so. Really nice glasses. They look nice. The Wayfarer type of glasses. So these are I always carry these or wear them. let's see. I always have a whistle usually in my EDC bag. I just kind of throw it on the bottom. It's not a big deal. This is I think it's like I think they said it was like a 1 or 2 mile range when I bought this. I am an Eagle Scout, so I have, basically I've been carrying the 10 essentials and all different types of items most of my life. So from 6 years old all the way up until 18. So kind of a long time. I have a OnePlus 3 for my phone. I've had this for about 2 years. I pre-ordered this phone actually. Awesome phone. I am going to be upgrading probably pretty soon. I haven't decided if I want to go to iPhone or stay Android. I've had Android most of my life, and I've had probably 10 or 15 Android phones. So we'll see what happens, but currently that's the situation. I went to JCPenney like 2-3 years ago, and I got a Claiborne money clip. So it's just like a magnetic money clip. I have my license and like 4 or 5 cards, and so it's pretty simple, works fine. I've even actually put this thing through the wash, and then I just used some leather conditioner and fixed it right up. So honestly, works great, not a problem. Let's see. Oh, always carry just a little pack of tissues. I have a bunch of these. I just buy these for like a couple bucks for 5 or 6 of them, and I just shove these in my bag. I sneeze all the time. I have allergies. It's great to have that. I usually carry a few pens with me. So this is the Sharpie pen. I freaking these are amazing. So they're like super fine tip. I actually found this out from Last Line of Defense, that YouTuber, and I love watching his videos. So he was talking about one of these. I picked one up. I think it was like $5-6. I love the feel of it, and it writes exceptionally well. So I use that. I have also like a smaller pen, just another simple pen. I just really like the grip on it. I found it. So, and then my work has a lot of these Sharpies. So we use a lot of these Bic Market. And so really nice Sharpie. It's like kind of a plastic, but it looks kind of metal. So I have a bunch of different colors of these as well. So, and then usually the way I carry all the pens is I buy a lot of these pouches, and they're like these EDC Molly pouches. They're really great. And then I usually just kind of put that in the front. That's how I do it. You just kind of shove it in the front. So I do carry this pouch with me every single day. Let's see if I can kind of show it on camera. So that's kind of what it looks like from the top view. I basically have like a micro USB, a mini USB, some chapstick. I have behind here, I have like my rock climbing pass and another Phillips. It's it's kind of hard to do this with the camera. Oh God. Phillips and a flathead. No, now I'm dropping everything. Well, that was a lighter, like a mini lighter wrapped. Okay, everything's falling out. Probably should have just done that to the first place. Let's see. So I carry like a little zip tie. I have a rubber band, Velcro zip tie. You never know when you're ever going to need that. I carry an extra pen, extra Sharpie, another mini. Always like to have like a car charger. This is a 2.4 amp, like quick one. So that's always nice. That's just like my simple kit. Like it's not anything too lavish. I do have this is what my lighter looks like. It's just a mini Bic cup, just wrapped in some electrical tape. And then I just have a moist towelette that I got from a restaurant. So I also have some tweezers in here as well. So that's like my really simple, gets the job done basically. And I'm thinking about upgrading or changing some of the stuff, but honestly this has been working out fine and I use it a lot of time. I also carry, it's like a little, it says Soundwave on it. But actually, these are musicians' earplugs. And I always keep these on here because you never know when you're going to go to a concert or a loud venue. And I like to protect my hearing. So that's very important for me. I carry the shield. I haven't actually done anything on it. I do want to get night sights at some point, but I do have the Punisher backplate. But other than that, I just keep it on the extended mag in the Blade Tech holster. Let's see what else. Olight's great. Let's see. So I also carry some lotion. Just I buy these little travel packs of lotion. I buy them all the time. It's great to have lotion. I put on lotion at least 10 times a day on my hands. My hands dry or like crack like crazy. Okay. And then I always keep a whole roll of electrical tape. This comes in a lot of handy. I have some gaffer tape that's like I have a smaller pouch, but I don't really carry it as much. The electrical tape is what I always keep in there. So I really like to carry, I do like Anker cables. So I do have like the Anker, I forgot, these are the Powerline 2, I believe, or something like that. It's like the braided. I actually have had them send me new ones because I've had other ones like have issues where the metal part on this is actually bent. So they've sent me a brand new one. So thank you, Anker, on that. Let's see. And then I bought one of these. I buy a lot on AliExpress and other websites. And this is like just a USB braided, cable. It's only about $7 what I paid, and it's got Lightning, micro, and USB Type-C. So that's great to have for all different types of people, having different phones. So I do have an iPad Pro, so I do use this from time to time for that. But I mean, I also have a dedicated Lightning cable. This is an Anker. I think this is a really big one. It's like 6 or 8 feet. It's huge, but I like it because it's with a tablet. You kind of want to be kind of far away so you can sit, and lay down and chill on your tablet, right? So that's nice. I always carry a little bit of paracord, just some orange paracord, and I just daisy chained it real quick, and then I just kind of bunch it up. I have carried bracelets and stuff in the past, but I don't really like wearing anything, so I just kind of shove it in my bag anyway. So this is great. Paracord saved my life, actually, on 2 different occasions. I actually had to descend a mountain, about a 20-30 foot drop, and I used a paracord bracelet. I pulled it apart. So they're very useful, and I love that. So this is my pack of choice. I almost always carry this in the thing, just because it's so small. Like, it's a little bit bigger than my hand, but this is a 10,400 milliamp battery pack. I always keep this charged. I really like the LED indicator. It's got 2 USB ports on the side. The only thing I don't like is that they're on the USB ports on the side, which is kind of annoying. But other than that, this is great. Like when I go to the bar or something, I want to charge my phone or whatever. This is really small, and plus I have so much stuff that I carry every day. I kind of need to have something smaller in the bag because sometimes I have to carry my tablet, and then I carry like most of this stuff in the bag every day. So, I mean, it's just a lot. So, I do carry this one from time to time. This is a Vivus charger. It does come with a micro, but actually, I've had this for about 5 years, and this micro actually died. So the cable doesn't work, but it does have a USB in here. This is very quick, very good charger. I like the feel of it because it's rubberized. It also has the LED indicator. So this is a good one as well, but I do prefer the other one just because it's like a little bit less. I think this is 13,000, so a little bit bigger. I'm all about battery packs. If I really am like, I know I'm going to be crazy, like it's going to be like a long week or something, I'll carry like the 20,000 Kamashi. The only reason I like this one, it's got a flashlight built in. That sometimes or sometimes doesn't work. It's just cheap, Yeah, it's double tap. That's what it is. Okay, I have a couple that are different. Anyway, but yeah, this one's good too. It just depends on what I'm doing. Like if I'm going to leave for a weekend, I'll probably bring a 20 and maybe a 10. So I have 30 over the weekend. I almost never use this one, but I do have a solar, this is 10,000. I've actually crushed this under my soft top of my car, and honestly, it still works. So, pretty good. This is a light as well, so yeah. So this one's a little dead, but yeah. And then okay, I am dropping everything. This is a 10,000 milliamp power ad. This thing is heavy, super heavy, but 20,000 milliamps. The Kamashi's also 20,000 milliamps. So they're both very solid packs. I really like to have a pair of headphones. So these are actually dual driver, and the company's called Vava. It's kind of like a weird company. They're like $20. They're great because they have a microphone, and they're dual drivers. So they actually are really bassy. I use these on planes and things like that. But if I'm like at home, obviously I have like other, headphones and stuff. Let's see. This is my other EDC. See, there's another black one. Another EDC pouch, the Molly pouch. This is more of I'm going to actually separate them and make like one a charging pouch. But yeah, this has my Olight charger. It's got another micro. It's got a tablet pen I got from one of the jobs that I did. Another micro, and then it's got a couple different USBs that I use from time to time. So that's more of a charging one. I'll probably buy more of these. I really like them because they can attach, because I have a military Molly pack as well that I use, and you can just put these right on the side. So it's really nice to have these. I like them. Now, for car EDC kind of stuff, I carry this bag and I carry all that other stuff, but then I also carry just like a really basic knife that I got from Walmart. I really like the look of this thing, but this is what I carry in my car everywhere I go. This just sits in my center console. It's a cheap knife, but it's really sharp, and I don't use it very often. I only use it when I have to like open packages. If like maybe, for example, I forget this. I almost never forget this knife, so I usually just use this one. Since I usually sharpen this thing at SOG every like 10 or 15 days. So this thing's really sharp. It's like razor blade sharp 24/7. So this is usually my go-to. But if I do have to use this, this is also good. Then I also carry one of these. I actually got this at a gun show. It's just like it's like similar to a cadet a little bit. So like a Swiss. And it's just got like, bottle openers and a couple can openers. It's got, it even has like a wine thing. So it like that kicks out. So honestly, it's really basic, but I just kind of leave this in my car. It's like a car thing. I also have like I usually keep like a 20,000 milliamp battery pack in my car as well. Basically everywhere I go. But this one, if I can open it. Oh, there we go. Oh, wow. I didn't even know it had that. Let's see. So this is like it's just a very small USB rechargeable. So this can actually recharge like micro USB and stuff like that. This is really small. I think it was like $5. It only does like maybe it's probably only like 2,000 or 3,000 milliamps. But what's great about this is if I had to like take a phone call, like I'm on the side of the road, my phone's gonna die, or my car is broken or something. This is like a very ultra emergency one. So that's always nice to have. And then I do carry my Olight EDC pretty much every single day. Well, of course every day. But in my car, I also like to have another light. So this is an emergency light. It does have a glass breaker and a seatbelt cutter on the side, as well as it's a flashlight. So it's not the brightest flashlight in the world, but it is like I think 300 or 400 lumens. So it's really nice to have in your car. The other thing I like about this thing is you unscrew this and see it'll tell you your battery, and you can actually charge it with a micro USB, and this has a 10,000 milliamp pack in it. So I have a 10,000 milliamp flashlight, as well as I also keep, like just a normal battery pack as well. So I always like to have chargers, you can tell, to keep all my stuff charged and like always working. But yeah, that's pretty much my EDC every day. Let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to link everything that I use down below, or at least most of it. But yeah, EDC on. I watched some Nothing Fancy videos, and I'm definitely a TNPer myself. So I'll try to see if I can make some more EDC videos. But yeah, this is essentially what I carry on a day-to-day basis. So thanks for watching. Alright, and this is how I organize all my EDC. It's usually just up in the cabinet. My Leatherman, I have my watches on the bottom shelf, some earplugs, and then I have, just kind of some other stuff, whatever. And then I have all my lighters. Some of these lighters are from other countries that I've kind of picked up. I have another EDC flashlight there that I almost never use. I use my Olight. And then I have a butane torch behind that. My wallet always goes on the right side. I have a climbing clip and some Hakko cutters. I have some magnets, as well as I have some more paracord bracelets that I've that's kind of more of a lanyard, but yeah. And then I have let's see if I can get it on camera. I have the Lightning, the OTF Lightning up here. And then I always hang my keys, usually over there. I just kind of screwed a nail, but I actually built this box by hand and kind of just screwed in some supports to make it work. I do carry, so I always have I just bought one of these magnetic bars off, what's it called, off, I just went to Harbor Freight and bought this bar on sale. It was only like $5 or something. And I have all my knives. So on the left's Walmart. That one is just a cheapie $7-8 Amazon. This knife I got in Alaska. It's just kind of a little pen knife. This is actually my first knife right there. I got that when I was about 12. That's my Boy Scout knife. That's a Kershaw. Let's see if I can open it. There you go. It is abused. I have used this knife many times. That's my Boy Scout knife. I have another kind of cheapy $7-8. These are just Tac Force. That's a Tac Force. That's a Tac Force. That one has a seatbelt cutter. I kind of like that one. This is a Gerber Ghost Strike. I bought this, but I can't legally carry this concealed in Washington State. So this is more like a hunting thing. Or maybe like fishing or something like that. And then if I have like any other, like I've got some chargers here. Let's see, like I have a bunch of these 4-port, what is it? And then I have another one actually. So I've got 2 of these. And let's see, I also have I really like these cheap razor blades. They're like $1 or something like that from like Harbor Freight and stuff. They're super sharp and they work great. But yeah, that's pretty much about it. I've also 3D printed headphone holder. So I've used that a couple times to just kind of wrap my headphones around and lock. The plans are on Thingiverse, so it's pretty easy to download and just print out at your house. But yeah, this is how I carry everything and grab everything as I have to go for the day. So awesome.